Good afternoon. The time is now 1600 on 10 January. Welcome Mayor Weinberger, Mr. Cahill from the Vermont Division of Emergency Management and Homeland Security, Mr. Lewis from FEMA Region 1, and Mr. Fugate, the FEMA Director in from Washington, D.C. Thank you for joining us here today. This is the fifth convening of our emergency management team during this extreme weather emergency. The snow and ice event has now ended. The National Weather Service reports that consistently cold weather is afflicting the region for the foreseeable future. Temperatures during daylight hours average 20 degrees with 0 degrees during nighttime. Infrastructure damage has been acute. Accumulated snow on rooftops has resulted in a number of building collapses. The ice has felled a number of power lines throughout the county, rendering road travel even more treacherous. The death toll has risen to 12, 4 each from hypothermia, fire-related injuries, and carbon monoxide poisoning. Ice-related injuries, broken hips, legs, and arms continue to be treated at local medical facilities. The fire department again emphasizes against excessive outdoor activity that could result in physical injury. The City of Burlington and Chittenden County are currently transitioning from response to recovery, emphasizing power restoration, sustainment of medical services, and maintenance of law and order. Critical life-sustaining commodities are arriving from both state and federal agencies. The EOC is coordinating the activation of distribution sites throughout Chittenden County, with those citizens not currently in emergency shelters given top priority. Access to distribution sites is staggered by the last name of the primary domicile resident in order to reduce the number of citizens on the road at any given time. Our NIMS plan is fully activated. In both response and recovery, our focus is on the NIMS components of communication and information management, resource management, and command and management. The governor expressed concerns that a lot of shelter space for 10,000 is not sufficient to accommodate an anticipated jump to 25,000. The care and shelter section of the EOC is evaluating additional shelter sites. Physical security at some shelter sites has been problematic, referencing an increase in assaults. Burlington PD is dispatching 3 officers per site for 24-hour coverage, each officer serving an 8-hour shift. Mr. Craig Fugate, the FEMA Director, is visiting Burlington to survey storm damage, meet with citizens, and assess the degree of attainment of NIMS implementation objectives. Our priorities over the next 24 hours include continue implementation of our NIMS plan, specifically in areas of communication and information management, so that the public is kept well informed of the recovery efforts. Resource management, facilitating the execution of 2 key EM activities, shelter operations and critical commodities distribution, and command and management via our Incident Command System, ICS, as executed through the EOC. The meeting of these implementation objectives is essential to the overall success of the recovery phase. Fletcher Allen and Vermont Children's Hospital are exclusively reliant on backup generators for electrical power. The EOC's care and shelter branch is coordinating the delivery of fuel resupply within the next 24 hours with the National Guard. Hospital blood supplies are dwindling. The Red Cross is asking for blood donors of all types to volunteer at local collection points. For more information, citizens are directed to the following websites: www.redcrossblood.org and www.redcrossblood.org/rapidpass. Critical commodities distribution points are being activated. The EOC Logistics Section is the primary point of contact, POC, for this effort. Citizens can call 1-800-862-0000 or access the website www.burlingtonvt.gov/DPW for specific information pertaining to prioritization, scheduling, distribution locations, in addition to shelter availability and information on home safety. Utility companies from outlying states are arriving in compliance with mutual assistance agreements. Our power restoration priorities go first to the medical facilities. Many secondary roads remain blocked, adversely impacting the ability of Velcro employees to report to work. We are achieving some success in mitigating that situation by dispatching National Guard heavy vehicles such as Humvees to collect Velcro employees and transporting them to their workstations. Multiple media outlets are contacting the mayor's office requesting interviews with key government and community leaders. Consideration is given to each request. However, media access is restricted to areas of non-interference with ongoing recovery efforts. In closing, I would just like to emphasize again the concerns of both fire and police, that the citizens remain vigilant, that they remain cognizant that even though the storm itself is past, that conditions outside remain dire, and they should consider all options when engaging in any type of outdoor activity. Citizens are also reminded that 911 service is being restored but is sporadic in some areas. So to be vigilant to any suspicious activity within the confines of their neighborhoods. Are there any questions at this time? Thank you for participation today. The EOC will continue to run 24/7 throughout the duration. Again, we are transitioning to recovery with emphasis now on shelter operations and commodities distribution via our NIMS plan. We will meet again at 1000 tomorrow morning. Thank you again.